I'm out the yo. I'm out the door. Island coast. Why's it the old? I see yo three. What up, though? It's that nigga mom, man. We about to react to You Do Not Remember the Original Version of BJ from Barney. Hedge on Stage. So shout out to Hedge on Stage. Go check out their page. See what the fuck they got today. Or tomorrow or the next day. There's still much love over here. Let's see what they talking about. Barney was the shit growing up. Barney was definitely the shit growing up. So I love you. Like fire. A dinosaur, a fat ass dinosaur, out of shape dinosaur. We was on it. So like and subscribe so we hit that 100K today. Let's get right into this shit. See what they talking about.
Hi, everybody. You're lying. No, I'm not lying.
Bro, BJ used to be one of the funniest looking dudes of all time. Look,
Yeah.
I don't care if I get flamed. I love the early design for BJ.
No, it's funny because it's a chick at work. I just had referenced BJ. Like, she looked like BJ. Because she a fat chick, man. Supervisor, too. Notice most supervisors is fat. Not lazy in the slightest, but they be fat as hell. Damn. Hopefully this bitch burn right. Let's get back into what BJ doing.
Strange.
A real police officer. Wow.
Season 2 of Barney came after a hiccup. PBS initially didn't order more episodes of Barney and Friends after its first season, leading parents to cause an outroar and prompting the show to continue production. They were very quick to point out that things would feel fresh and that there'd be a new dinosaur character to interact with.
Oh, and we'll even have a new friend for everyone to meet.
A new friend.
Oh my god.
What's crazy? I remember this. Like, this is a deep memory in the back of my mind, bro. Where I remember this part. I can remember him saying this. And that is crazy. Even, it's just like it's lined up to me. Because it takes 313 at the end of these numbers. Like, you know, I'm from Detroit. So Detroit, they got, that's our area code, 313. So, wow. That shit crazy.
Let me do what I need to do. But things would be different than how they were when Baby Bop came about. Keep in mind,
Baby Bop was cool.
First time the Barney
Baby Bop was cool, but I remember the yellow one, BJ, more than him.
brand added another dinosaur to the roster, and she followed back in Barney too.
That's crazy. I forgot about that spider. I forgot all about that shit. That's crazy. This is just bringing back memories like a motherfucker.
Original series, Barney and the Backyard Gang, which is still kind of trippy to think about.
I love bubbles.
Well, here I am in my tummy again.
When she showed up, she was huge, dude. Her debut was in Barney in Concert from 1991.
1991, I was a baby.
Which was a live show held in Texas.
I was born in 1991.
She would dance a little spicy.
She was going crazy. But it ain't nothing sexy.
To be the body actor. But Baby Bop started off being basically the same height as Barney, which was jarring just as it was because she had that 1,000-mile stare, but also because of the fact that she was presented as, well, a baby.
A baby. But we gotta keep in mind, a baby animal is way bigger than a regular baby. Like, you look at a baby cow, that motherfucker big as hell. A baby giraffe, like, it's a bunch of animals come out as babies. They be kind of big, you know what I'm saying? So I can get the gripe, but still.
Oh my God! Where's my blankie? Hattie took my blankie. I want my blankie.
That girl
Like a
look
little 2-year-old.
square.
So like, it's like what kind of gross this.
I need my blankie back. That's not really bad. I don't see nothing bad about that. Blankie. I don't see nothing. Well, if she taking the blankie from that motherfucking teddy bear, that's fucked up. But
My blankie. Hattie took my blankie.
cause I see baby mentality, like I just
Like
got.
a literal 2-year-old. So like, it's like what kind of gross. This carried all the way into the first season of Barney and Friends on TV.
Do I see something wrong?
Guys, Guys, this doesn't make any sense. It shrunk her down accordingly to better fit.
Okay, yeah, it shrunk her down. That makes sense. But still, like I say, some animals big.
For season 2, they decided to add another new character, and one that would serve as a sibling to Baby Bob. You would think they'd follow the structure that they just amended and make him a similar height, but they didn't.
Look out below!
Okay.
This is BJ. He's a Protoceratops. He's bright yellow with purple spots and a bright green tummy. He got a
Like
really
me.
little French fries on his head, and his head makes him like literally taller than Barney.
What?
At the start, BJ is 6 years old, so yeah, okay, it makes sense that he'd be taller than
6 years
his
old.
sister in some way, but when he's taller than Barney, and Barney is
He ain't really taller
he was
than
like,
Barney from
how
what
old
I'm
did he say
seeing.
he was, like 100 million
From the
Barney?
vid.
Okay, it
Well, let's
makes
see.
sense
Let's
that
look
he'd
at
be
this
taller
again.
than his baby sister in some way, but when he's taller than
He's not taller than Barney. He's not taller than Barney, my man. He's close in height with Barney, but he ain't taller than Barney.
Barney.
Yeah, he ain't taller.
And Barney in season 1 said he was like, how old did he say he was? Like 100 million billion or something?
200 million years.
Okay, get in. You crazy, I'm not getting it.
That doesn't make sense. I
Yeah,
really
it
wonder how
does.
late
It
introduction
does
was.
make sense when you talking about fucking other species and how big they get within a few years or months. Like, far as dogs, dogs be damn near big as their parents within like 8 to 10 months. So I hear what this nigga trying to say, but like, no, I don't agree with it.
Introduction was not nearly as impactful and thought out as Baby Bop. So when Baby Bop debuted, they had her come out of a present on stage, dance to Mr. Knickerbocker, and literally named her after the song. And she was a key character in the first season.
And I've got my soul.
I remember that.
BJ doesn't really
And it's
get
crazy.
Introduction. Baby Bop got all that attention, and BJ's grand appearance is not being mentioned until 17 minutes into an episode, and Baby Bop going, look everybody, it's BJ, my brother, and he walks into frame and misses a high five from Derek. It's so funny too, because out of the 18 episodes of season 2, BJ appears in 5, with Baby Bop being in 10, and he doesn't even show up in the opening sequence, while his sister is in like 2 clips picked from the visuals.
I just love using my loud outdoor voice.
So they do these characters in pretty well though. You think about the time. You know what I'm saying? They're like, shit, let's throw these motherfuckers in. Damn. Yeah, hopefully this bitch don't burn wrong the whole time. Let's see.
BJ's set design here has both some interesting issues and quirks. When making the costume and performing a screen test, his shade of yellow was so bright the cameras had a fit, and he basically came off looking white instead. Which is a similar issue to what Barney suffered in the first 3 home videos. So they had to go back and
Home
correct the color
videos?
before
Yeah.
doing anything with him. His mouth operates similarly to Barney's, something they'd never do again afterwards with any other character. His head is attached to the body just like Barney's. He even has the same eye blinking mechanism installed, although it's hard to catch, and since you almost never see him jump off the ground due to his legs being solid bricks, it almost doesn't even matter. They basically just built another version
Him jumping off the tree. I remember him doing that a lot. Him jumping off of that tree. The tree stump.
of Barney. As weird as it is, I really enjoy his nature here. He's a caring and protective older brother who doesn't know much about how things work, and even has to be taught the concept of imagination, which makes his focus episode and
The imagination, yeah, I remember that.
more special.
I guess I still need a bigger imagination.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
You can see him using that imagination prowess in future episodes. He really starts making his own fun with it.
Oh my god!
If you have on anything green, raise your little finger.
What's crazy, shout out to Heads on Stage, but what's crazy still though is like, to think back to your childhood and the shit that you watch. That's crazy. I'm not saying Heads on Stage is crazy. I'm just saying that's deep. Like to remember that and everything and look at every episode. That is kind of wild. Let's go.
Okay, they have on green and they said the men come on out of the book.
Birds.
What?
And animals. And I see it.
Now, after same one and just squashed him down.
Always. This is what they do.
This is infinitely worse than what came before it. Before, BJ looked like he had room to actually move his mouth.
But as a kid, we don't care. It's just fun. It's jolly. You know, all that. It's all that Christmas shit, right? Inside of a kid show, you know? Obviously not a motherfucker giving you a gift or something, but jolly fun. You get that all day on these kid shows.
But now all that room is gone and his whole head has to move in order for him to speak because there's no space to do anything.
Hi, Barney. Hi, everybody.
This is disgusting. This really is. It is.
He just looks so cramped and awful. I can't stand 1994 BJ, dude. I kind of liked it either because it was gone the moment season 3 hit. And
My thing is, like, this dude is old. He remembered this shit, like, wow. I mean, or he just doing his research, but still, though, like, damn, for real, you did research.
And hey, would you look at that? There he is in the opening sequence. We won, guys.
I said get out of my face.
Don't get it twisted. 1993 BJ is still my favorite.
I was 2 years old.
With 1995 BJ being a close second.
Oh.
My second favorite BJ costume, but admittedly was nothing.
Yeah, I definitely seen it.
Strange.
Run into the street.
He's just so bizarre and strange looking and primitive. And I love when shows are like that, where they're trying to figure out how they want their character to look, and then the next design is like drastically different. This one had a lot of charm to it. You can tell that they really wanted something that was like kind of similar.
Put
to
his
Barney,
teeth
but they
out,
weren't
and
exactly
then
sure how.
that jumping out the tree, like I said.
It's the same kind of love that I have for the original Barney. How weird he is. Just the fact that he exists makes him feel special.
A beard.
1993 BJ is a suit that you will never see referenced by the official brand, probably ever. But it's so interesting how the future BJ costumes.
Yeah, he was hitting that shit.
Design. And even
Y'all ain't see that shit? That nigga was hitting it. Look at the footwork.
Brand, probably ever. But it's so interesting how the future.
That
BJ
nigga was
costumes
hitting that
take
shit.
From that design. And even
Just off that little clip.
The storybooks that get drawn for Barney use that same design, and sometimes even almost the height of BJ. Even after he was.
That was trying to.
Have his design changed a little bit. Like everything gets taken from that original design, and I think it deserves its flowers for being the first design for BJ, and just how different it was.
Okay. They disappeared like that. Magical niggas. I do gotta get the whole concept of like how the fuck Barney existed. You know what I'm saying? The whole lore behind him. But with that being said, man, like and subscribe. But I'm out the I'm out the door. Island coast, why's it old? I see your 3 eyes is closed. Consistency, your conditioning, I suppose. Children mimicking imagery they've been exposed to. Frequencies given from symphonies.